Teddy Bridgewater blew out his knee and the Vikings desperately traded for Sam Bradford. The Vikings started off hot at 5-0, but struggled down the stretch and finished at 8-8. Their main problem were injuries, particularly to the offensive line. The line kept getting hurt, and it wasn't too good to begin with. The defense was pretty good, but the offense just couldn't move the ball. Adrian Peterson was the lone weapon, but he got hurt and wasn't productive this season. Adrian Peterson, the face of the franchise for years, left for the Saints as a free agent. The Adrian Peterson that we remember is no longer there, but it will be weird seeing him in another uniform. To add to the offensive line, the Vikings added Riley Reiff and Mike Rimmers and got another running back in Latavius Murray. The Vikings clearly want to rebuild the ground game and move on from Adrian Peterson. After trading their first-round pick for Sam Bradford, the Vikings continued to build the ground game by selecting Dalvin Cook and Pat Elflein with their first two picks. The Vikings' offensive line and running game were terrible last year, but they spent plenty of resources trying to shore it up. While the Vikings tried to upgrade their line, they're still missing weapons on the outside. Kyle Rudolph can be a threat over the middle, but their best weapon at wide receiver seems to be Stephon Diggs. It's worth noting that they do have last year's first-round pick in Laquan Treadwell. He's known for outmuscling defenders for the ball, but he has trouble getting separation. Another year of development could help him turn into the receiver that they had hoped. This defense is pretty good from front to back. Linval Joseph is an underrated run stuffer, Anthony Barr is an excellent linebacker, and Xavier Rhodes stepped up last year and became a top corner. Harrison Smith is one of the best safeties in the league. They were good at defense last year, and there's no reason to think they can't be a good defense again. Sadly, Teddy Bridgewater is hurt, and there are question marks about whether he'll be able to play again. Sam Bradford had his best year last year, but at this point of his career, he can't be expected to be a game changer. He's an above-average starting quarterback who can win occasionally, but he's not a franchise quarterback. He's about as good as Andy Dalton. In the best case, the offensive line massively improves and the Vikings finish at 10-6. The new offensive line and the ground game do enough to win games. The defense is dominant and opposing teams can't score very often. The run game improves with the offensive line and controls time of possession. The offense is average, but the defense carries the team to victory. In the worst case, the offensive line isn't much better than last year and finish at 5-11. The defense is good, but becomes exhausted by staying on the field too much. The running game doesn't pick up as expected, and Bradford needs to carry the offense again. Bradford can't be the quarterback that carries teams to victories, and it shows again this year. In the likely case, the Vikings finish slightly below average at 7-9. The defense balls out and keeps games close. Their undoing is their offense and their lack of explosiveness. The offensive line improves, but still isn't very good. Sam Bradford plays like the average starter that he is, and the Vikings are left wondering if Teddy Bridgewater will have recovered enough from injury.